Have you guys ever been on a date so bad that you started planning your escape route before the appetizer came?
Like texting your friend, call me, and pretend it's emergency. Bad.
Or when you're like, if I take a personality change right now, can I leave?
Or when they say something so insane, you just sit there like, oh, wow, this is definitely a story now.
Yeah, guys, today's that episode. We're going to tell you about how it gets that bad. Hello, guys, and welcome back to Good Luck to the World, where we say the things that everyone else is thinking, but they don't say it out loud. We do.
We're four girls, four personalities.
And apparently a lifetime supply of bad decisions.
Especially when it comes to dating.
But I'm Kylie.
I'm Jazz.
Vanessa.
And Kate.
All right, guys, before we expose other people, I think we need to expose ourselves. Who would like to go first?
Okay. I went on a date, as one does in this society. He spent the entire time where he did not ask me a single question, not one. I mean, like just kept talking and talking and talk and like I'm a talker, right? So like I'm gonna talk. If you talk, I'm gonna talk. We can talk all day. But just the audacity to sit there and you know notice me trying to struggle with more questions, but you're not even good. And like I feel like when conversations are had and it's mutual and it's both ways, conversation flows, right? So naturally you ask a question which makes you want to then ask a follow-up question or ask. It's like he just never had a conversation in his life at all.
Drab.
Oh my gosh, like not one. So, he just kept talking and talking. And, I don't even know at that point.
You couldn't even relate at all.
Exactly. It felt like I knew him or I was doing a bio, like I was an interviewer. Like y'all would have
You had an interview.
y'all would have thought I was posting a fucking wanted ad. So anyway, then I asked him, I was like, so what do you do? And it was, obviously, crypto. And then that's when I was like, oh my gosh. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? So I really learned nothing about him except that he's broke now. So
oh man. It's so fun.
hey, that's all good. It's all good.
I have a great story. This one
Ooh.
made me feel a little uneasy. And don't get me wrong, like dating for me is not for fun. Like I date with intention. But this one really made me feel so uneasy. I met this guy, and before the date, we were texting like a lot, but he kind of texted more than I do, and I'm okay with that because it's good. Like he's communicating well and all of that, but so I didn't think much of it because maybe he's just really interested. He was very consistent. He replies fast, and I'm always I appreciated that. But looking
Right.
back, when it was like 3 4 years ago, and I was looking at our text messages, and I thought, wow, that was kind of intense. That was too much. Like if I didn't reply for maybe an hour, he'd send another message like, are you okay? Did you see my message? Like, do you want me to come get you? Like do you want me to drive up there? It was still. I feel I already have like a glimpse of what our future could look like. Like, oh my god, he's gonna be so
Yes.
controlling.
Yeah,
And
no. It's looking
yeah,
bleak.
That's
that
no for me. I'm out on that.
and I was like, okay,
Mhm.
it is a little too much, but let me not judge yet because I can't judge based off on just text and call without seeing the person first. So we finally met up, and right away, he greeted me as if we've known each other for a long time, even though we've only been texting for 3 days. He's like,
Ooh.
finally I get to see you. And then
Red
we sat
flag.
down,
Whoa.
and we sat down. 10 minutes into our date, he started talking about our future. And
Oof.
not even in a general way, the like what he's gonna be doing secure in 10 years. It's more of like a future including me. Including me. And like I've known you for 3 days, dude. Calm down.
It's so creepy. You
He
got to
was
get
like,
out of there.
exactly. He was like, I feel like you're the type of person I could really build something with. And I kind of just laughed it off because I want to see where this date is going, I guess. It was a poor choice. I mean, I should have left the first time
Like,
he
get out.
talked about the future. And then he kept going. Like he looks at me, he was and I was just sitting there like, you do not know me at all. We haven't even ordered food yet. So I kind of like I
Alright.
tried to wind back the conversation to like, what do you usually do on the weekends? Like, what are your hobbies? What are your pastimes? And then when the way he answered it is like, yeah, I usually go out, but I feel like with you, I probably want to stay in more.
Oh
Like,
my gosh.
again, calm
Gotta
down,
leave.
sir. And
Calm down.
yes, and then we
Yeah,
started
for sure.
talking more about like, what am I looking for in a husband? How many kids do I want? How do I handle conflict in a relationship? Things like those, and I'm getting so uncomfortable. And after our date, I just felt overwhelmed. And then later that night, he texted me. He said something like, I feel really good about you. I think this could be something serious. After one date.
Oh,
And I thought,
no.
I don't think you think it's something serious. I think you already know. You're already manifesting that it's gonna be something serious. So I had to back out.
Yeah,
That's
you're like,
that's
I'm
the
done.
worst
I gotta
thing.
bounce out.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
worst thing for
No,
me.
I'm all set. Good idea. You dodged a bullet.
No, seriously.
Okay, I went on a date with this guy that spent the entire time talking about his ex. Like, it
Oh.
was subtle. It was subtle at first, like, and you know those little things that you just like, oh, like quirky. No,
Yeah.
no, it very, very quickly progressed and not casually. He cried.
No way.
Mhm.
What?
On the first date?
Mhm.
Or
Crying. Oh.
Well, yeah, he cried.
That's when it turns into
And
you helping him get back together with his ex.
I kind of just said I don't know. I didn't feel like I was responsible for that. I just like, oh, that's sex for you, and sorry. I'll go back to it. We very quickly left the bar, and he probably went to her house.
You went to go stalk her.
probably.
At the time, I was probably like 22. Like, sir, I mean, we all got stuff going on in our lives, but I'm out here trying to forget it. That was the end of that, and yeah.
So I went on this date, right? Normal setup, met this guy online, seemed totally fine. We agreed to grab dinner. I get there a few minutes early. I'm sitting, kind of just hanging out. And then I see him walk in, but he's not alone. He's walking in with another woman. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe this is his sister. Maybe they just arrived together.
Even
Let's not jump to conclusions. They come up to the table and he goes completely casually, hey, this is my mom. And his mom, I'm like, what is going on here? I thought he was joking.
What?
Yeah, I
then.
literally laughed because, why wouldn't you laugh?
No.
Yeah, he didn't laugh. And then he sits down at the table with us. Like this was a planned group activity. And I'm sitting there trying to process like what's happening while she's already asking me questions. Like it's a full interview, so like, what are your intentions with my son? Ma'am, I just met him 14 seconds ago. Like, calm down. He's just sitting there smiling, like this is completely normal. No warning, no heads up, nothing. And at
Was
one
she
point, she
wait?
orders food for him. Yeah.
Was she gray?
Yeah. She was definitely up close, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. So at one point, she actually orders food for him, not even ask, just tell the waiter, hey, he'll have the chicken. And I'm like, is he 12? You know, the best part, he leans over at one point and goes, yeah, my mom likes to meet anyone I date. It's just easier this way. I'm like, easier for who? I like literally didn't know if I was on a date or being evaluated for like a position in their family business, you know. So I stayed for like 30 minutes out of pure shock and like finished my drink and then hit them with the classic, well, this has been memorable. And his mom goes, we'll let you know.
Oh
I
my
feel
I'm
like
god,
like,
you had an
job
ad on
interview.
Indeed.
yes. I'm like, we'll let you know. Like I applied for like the role of girlfriend entry level. So I laughed, got in the car. I just
Requires
sat there like,
60 hours
yeah.
experience.
I was like, did that actually just happen? It
So
was
cool.
it was insane. Yeah, very, very crazy.
And now we're going to actually bring on Victoria. So we are excited to have our first guest of the podcast. But
Hi,
she gets to tell us
Victoria.
now,
What up? What up?
Hello.
hello, hello. She gets to tell us her worst date ever.
Where do I even begin? Um, so definitely not. I've had a lot of really bad dates, but this is probably the worst date ever. I drove an hour and a half to meet this guy,
Oof.
and he
Mm.
was going to take me out to eat. And he said, "Hey, go ahead and text me when you get to town." I'm thinking like, "Oh, that way we can meet at the same time." And then he's like, yeah. So I ended up texting him when I got to town, and he was, "Hey, do you actually mind picking me up?" And I was like, "No problem." I was like, "That's kind of cute. We'll ride together. You know, first kiss in the car, it'll be fine." No. I picked him up. He was completely plastered. At first I didn't know until we got like halfway to the restaurant where we were going. And he like you could just smell the liquor on him. You could
Oh,
smell it.
Oh,
It
that's
was really bad.
horrible.
It was
that's
really
so
bad.
bad.
And so we get to the restaurant. We're like, I order my food. I'm like, I get a water. And he's like, no, can we get a picture of margarita? And like, oh, this is how it's going to go. Like, the conversation is not going good. He's talking about his exes. And I'm like, I'm talking about my exes. It's not good at all. Like, lost. No,
Disaster.
I felt like worst, yeah, worst date ever. And then he's like, can I get a shot of tequila? And at that
Oh,
point, it's already going bad. I was like, Senora, can I get one too? At that point,
dose,
I'll get, I'll
dose
get a,
tequila.
I'll get a shot of Don Julio. That is my to go to. And
Hey,
so
doesn't why haven't I met her?
it is so bad. Well, okay, so our food is coming out. Okay, she brings also. There's two people that come to the table. One brings their food. By the way, we got like an appetizer. We got chips and salsa. I got like a $28 thing. He got like a $35 entree, and like it was the big shebang. I was like, why not? You know, big baller. Okay. This guy's gonna pay for it. I'm gonna have a great dinner. At this point, I ordered the most expensive thing I liked on the menu because it was going so bad. At least you can owe
Yeah,
me a good meal, you know?
exactly. Rack it up.
No, so they bring the shots, they walk away. So we go ahead and cheers, and he's like, to titties. That's what he's cheered to, was to
Oh
titties.
my
What?
God.
Yes. As we take this shot, but by the way, we're sitting next to each other. So he's on my right side in one booth, and I'm on the left side. We take the shot.
Wait,
This
hold
man,
on, wait. You guys side sat in a booth?
yeah.
Ooh, wow.
So we're
It's
like
just
talking
getting
like this.
worse.
So it was weird. It was awkward. It was
Very
ick.
strange.
It gave me the ick. I was like, oh, because I'm like face on. I like
Yes.
confrontation. Like I like,
Yes.
I
Sit in
want
front
to
of
see
me.
your mannerisms. I want to see your hand, everything.
Mm-hmm.
No, we go ahead and take the shot. And I just looked at his face and I was like, no, this is not happening. This is not happening. He throws up
Oh my god.
all
Oh,
over the
No.
what?
table. all over the food, and the tables, like the throw up was on the table and it landed on my lap. And I just looked at it.
Oh
And I looked at him.
No.
I looked down at my lap. I looked
No.
up. And he's like, "Oh
No.
my God, I'm so sorry." And I get up. Like, obviously, like it happened very fast. I
You
get
just
up.
immediately out there.
Yes. I got up and the waitress came over and she's like, "Is everything okay?" I was like, "I am so sorry." And he's like,
You're like,
"Here's my
no.
card. I'll wait outside." And I'm like, "Cool. I think that's best, bud.
Wait. He said what?
Here's my card."
So did you keep the card
He
at
left
least?
you in
Get this. So this isn't done.
Oh,
He gives me his
what?
card to go pay.
What?
So he's waiting outside by my car. Because I was like, I thought he was gonna walk home. I thought, yep. Nope, he waited by or by the front door actually. And I went to go pay. It declined. Yep. So this bill is like
Stop it.
$140 with all the shots that he was drinking, and then the picture of margarita at a restaurant was like 22, but it was bad. Then
What
so
the
I'm like,
shit?
I paid for it. I paid for the I paid for the tab. I even
Because
gave
you
like
are
a
not.
$40
Yeah, you
tip.
don't need to deal with.
No, you ain't gonna be dining dashing.
And I felt so bad. I paid for it. I gave her like $40 tip, and I was like, "I'm so sorry, Senora. Forgive us." As this, he's like wearing the worst thing ever, by the way. He's wearing a freaking wife beater with holes in his pants, but like there's the holes, it's not just holes, it's like a one big hole from the bottom of his boxers all the way underneath his knees.
Girl, you are a
Did you
trooper
see
for
his
even
underwear?
attention.
Yes.
Oh no.
So
Oh,
so
I
girl.
love that.
I get
My
done with the waitress.
gosh.
I go outside
Right.
and he's like, "I'm sorry." He's like, "Can you give me a ride home?" I was like, "Just get in my car. I will take you home and we never have to speak again." While we're in the car, me giving him a ride, he confesses to me that he still has a girlfriend and she gave him herpes.
What? What in the freak?
He was
Okay.
gone. He was gone. He was plastered. The next morning I took him home. I got him there safe and I was like, "Please delete my number. Don't ever talk to me again." And the next morning he texts me and he says, "I don't remember anything from last night." He's
Of
like, "I
course
feel like
not.
I messed up. What did I do?"
I would say, what you're gonna do right now is give me $140 before I tell your girlfriend.
No, I would say $240.
She's like,
I'd be like, you vomited on a table, and I helped get
you
you
know what?
out of
Maybe
that.
it was good you weren't across the table, actually.
It was bad. So that was one of my worst dates ever. So I'm just
Girl.
glad, actually, but it was the best date, honestly, because I didn't get herpes. So like, God,
Amen.
hallelujah,
Hey, you got
thank you,
small
Lord,
victories.
amen.
Small
Like,
victories.
Oh my gosh. Thank
That
you
is
so much for sharing that.
insanity. Thank you
I
for
really would
sharing
not
that. That
believe
must have
that
been
is a
really
real
traumatic.
thing.
okay, seriously though,
That was insane.
That's insane.
Like, what the shit, girl?
The
I cannot
worst
even
part,
believe it.
I think the worst part is I still had an hour and a half to drive home with puke on my clothes.
Yeah, I would be distraught.
Okay,
I would
yours
be
is definitely the worst date I've ever heard.
I'm
thank
You're
you.
literally,
welcome.
Yeah, thank you for supporting
yes,
And
I'm
thank
us.
you
We're
for
literally
so
right.
supporting us.
grateful.
You're welcome.
Thank you
Have
for
good
doing
luck
this.
on your guys' journey
Thank
and
you.
Thank
Good luck
you.
to
We
you.
appreciate you.
see you
Have
later.
Love
a good
you.
day.
You too.
Okay, guys, now that we have finished our color one, now we're gonna bring on color two. And we have Miranda. So
Hi,
here we go.
Miranda.
Hi, Miranda.
Thank you for joining us.
Hello. Hi,
Hello.
y'all.
We can't wait to hear your worst date ever.
Yes.
I am so excited. Thanks for having me, girls.
Of
Of
course.
course.
Okay, so let me start off this call by giving you some things about me. So, I have been this is just plot twist for the whole story. I have been diabetic my whole life, and on top of that, I developed a gluten allergy about 5 years ago.
Okay.
So, going through this gluten allergy, it takes a while. It takes a while to figure out, what's going on with you. What can you eat, what can't you eat. And the last thing you want to do is, stop a date or stop from going to a good restaurant because you know what, you want to try good food, you want to fit in with everyone. That's the new fad,
Yep.
So I went out on this date
Totally.
that
That
started out
sucks,
pretty
though.
normal. Oh yeah, no, it's terrible, absolutely terrible.
It's awful.
So I went out on this date that started off really normal, but turned into pure chaos very quickly. We decided to meet at a restaurant, and everything was perfectly good at first. Good vibes, great conversation. Thinking, wow, maybe this guy does have something to offer rather than, just texting over a dating app and, all the things. So thinking it might be a solid night, and we get our food, and I'm sitting there, and then all of a sudden the food
Oh.
hits.
Oh no, bad timing.
No.
Bad timing.
No.
I feel like this
Bad
has
timing.
That's awful.
end to it.
Explosive ending.
Very explosive. So within 10 minutes, I'm starting to feel off. My stomach's doing flips. I'm sweating, trying to play it cool, trying not to run to the bathroom. But when your body's like sitting there betraying you in real time, like, what are you supposed to do? And you're on this date with this brand new man that you just met.
Okay, I have
Oh
a
my
question.
gosh.
Yes.
Wow.
Is it like the vagus nerve where you get nauseous and you feel like you have to use the restroom like immediately or you're gonna throw up?
Yes, either throw
Oh
up or
no.
it comes out the other side. Like there is
Yes,
no there, and then yes.
IBS girly right here.
Oh my gosh, you poor thing.
I don't know about you, but like when I know I'm gonna throw up, I get ready to sneeze. And so I'm like, I literally
Yes!
started sneezing and I'm like, oh God, here it comes. You know what I mean? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like,
It's
how
like
do
my
I get out
body's
of here?
preparing me.
For the ultimate betrayal, right?
If you're anything like me, like you got a good 40 seconds where you think you're about to die. And then you're like,
yeah,
okay.
and it's the sweats.
Okay.
It's the sweats that get me.
Yes.
It's like where you're sitting there and you're like, okay, I'm cold, I'm hot. What? I'm literally like
Do your
itching out of
knees
my
sweat?
clothes. Yes, yes.
Oh,
Bad.
why?
Bad. And they start to
Why?
drip. They
That
drip,
was
and
my
then they're
knees
dripping
are
into your
sweating, and my
heels.
doctor's
So
like,
then you're
that's
walking
not
in your little
normal.
heels. Yes.
Oh, I feel for you. Worst timing.
Terrible. Literally terrible.
Okay, go on.
No, so basically I excuse myself, I say, hey, I need to use the restroom, just I have to be gone for a minute, I need to go freshen up. Obviously, anyone that knows this situation, IBS girly on the phone, know that it's not a quick situation.
No.
Like you are fighting for your life. Your knees are sweating, your armpits are sweating, your hair's sweating.
Oh
And
my
I
God.
walk out after like trying to be like,
tell me why your legs get a little fuzzy, like you're about to go limp. Like I don't understand that part.
I don't understand either. And it's just like, it's like, okay, you're sitting there, that this man's out there. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, what do I do? I can't, my crapper won't stop crapping. I don't know if I go out there, I'm going to throw up on the table. And what do I say to this man?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, sorry, my stomach. Like,
yeah, what do you say at that point? I would just leave.
There's a long
literally.
line in the bathroom.
No, at that point, and then you're sitting in there, and then people can see your shoes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's like, man, let's go on high maintenance.
Looking at what shoes I'm wearing, and when we get back out there, and be like, that was the girl that was in there for like 20 minutes, and like,
And
shut up,
So, did you go on another date?
So basically, after I had to use the restroom about 5-6 times. We did talk a little bit longer, but it didn't go any further. We did go on one more date. Definitely a gluten safe place the second time, but just kind of died down after that. Wanted different things in life, had different stomachs.
Yes. Jasmine, we need to get her back on when we get Chrissy on, so they can compare gluten stories.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
have a gluten
Whole good
insensitivity.
episode. We
Good call.
remind
Yes.
my aunt on it, and she'll love it.
Surviving gluten in the wild.
I love it.
I unintentionally lived gluten-free and dairy-free. That one was a pain.
Ooh, that's a big
For a
one.
year and a half, 2 years, because I lived with my best friend Christy.
Uh-huh.
Always been gluten-free, dairy-free. That's great. Like, she'd go to restaurants and I would be the one to call her out and be like, hey, she can't have cheese on that. And Christy's like,
That's what my
I
friends
forgot.
do.
I'm like,
Oh,
no,
my friends are
I'm
always
not
like,
gonna
she's
listen.
gluten-free.
I'm not listening to you complain later.
Yes. That's Jasmine. Jasmine's me. Hey, she's gluten-free. She's gluten-free. I'm like,
Yes,
yes,
Yeah.
correct.
yes,
I
I
do
get
that
it.
with my aunts too
Well,
every day.
we did.
I'm so
What
big
is
about
it? What is it, like Eat Fresh or one of those meal plan
Hello
whatever they
Fresh
were?
or whatever. Yes.
God, gluten-free, dairy-free. You can imagine
Careful.
how
What was
tasty
it?
those
Rice
were.
and chicken? Rice and chicken?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's safe, probably.
They oh wait,
Rice
they sent us dairy-free sour cream. And she's like, oh my God, this is so good. And I tasted it. It was like,
Oh, I can't do dairy-free sour cream. It's
how
so
long
good.
has it been since you've had sour cream?
Because this is not it, okay?
No.
You, Miranda, we're really
Yes,
excited to have you.
Monroe.
Thank you for
Thanks for
telling us your
having me.
story. Bye. Okay.
Bye.
Okay, so our next story is going to be someone who emailed a story in, so I will be reading it. She starts. So I was wandering around this cozy little bookstore, sipping my coffee, minding my business, when I see this guy also browsing the poetry section.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
We
Romantic.
we struck up a conversation about our favorite poets, and it was cute. It was light, intellectual. It was nothing crazy. But
Aw.
then he started following me. He followed me around the store.
No.
He wasn't scary. It was not in a scary way at first. He just kept asking my opinion on every book he touched. He was kind of behind me the whole time. I made the mistake of laughing at one of his bad puns, and the novel that he was looking at, it wasn't good.
Ooh.
By the time I reached the psychology section, there he was with a notebook, taking notes on everything I said. He was like cataloging my reactions to the books.
Ooh.
Ugh.
That is
I
so
tried.
creepy.
I know.
Sounds like a pill.
Ew, gross. I know. She said, I tried to hint that maybe I needed space, but he said, oh, don't worry. That's gross. That's so gross.
Yeah, I'd be leaving immediately.
Creepy.
Oh my God. And then he said, I can sit here all day and discuss plot twists.
Oh,
Don't
jeez.
ask him.
Yeah, get out of there.
Get out of there.
I don't, she
Run
didn't
for your
ask
life.
him.
Oh, I'm sorry to this call. Like, I'm sorry. Thank you
Okay.
for your story, but
Yeah,
like,
we
I'm
love
feel
you.
for
so
you,
bad for
girl.
She said, I finally made my escape through the magazine aisle. She did get the book she wanted.
Love that. Love
That's
that.
good. That's good.
Good news.
Ew. Okay. As I was leaving, he was waving his notebook at me like a white flag of surrender. Gross.
Yeah, I would be running home after that.
Moral of the story: bookstores are great for romance unless someone takes finding your type way too serious. Oh my God, I love her. Okay.
Love
Well,
it. Thank you for
acquainted-
sharing.
Yes. Yes, we love that.
All right, guys. Now that we're done with callers, I want to hear biggest first date red flags. Rapid fire, Jazz, go.
Rude to wait staff. That's like, I'm out. You treat the CEO the same as the janitor. No.
Yes. I feel
I
you.
agree. I would say talking about exes too much. If we're on a date, I am not your therapist. You don't pay me to be a therapist. You're paying my dinner as your date.
Yes.
Mm,
It's
correct.
so true.
Correct.
I gotta go with I'm gonna have to say constantly checking their phone, texting, scrolling. It shows a lack of interest or respect. And first dates are about connection, not notifications.
Correct.
All
Kylie?
right. Back when I dated, I hated when a guy was really cocky but had nothing to back it up.
Ugh.
Ugh.
All talk,
Self-centeredness.
all talk. Yeah, nope,
Yep.
not for
Nothing to
me.
back it up.
All right. Well, guys, if you are listening and you've had a bad date,
You are not alone.
Like at all.
In fact, you might actually be doing great compared to some of these stories.
all right, guys, send us your stories. You might get featured on the next episode. It is pettiest reasons why we stopped talking to someone. Make sure you're
Ooh.
following us so you don't miss us next week.
Because it somehow always gets worse.
And we love that for us.
Until then, good luck
Good
to
Good luck
the
luck
to
to
the
the
world.
world.
Good
world.
luck.
Good luck.